Careful, Brand. Easy. Yeah, just need
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do right here.
Hey, try the other one. It's not working. Looks okay, right? Yeah, it'll do. Careful, Brand. Nice and easy. Yeah, just need a few more.
So have you seen all of the artwork of Black Hole?
All the artwork for what?
People have made Rule 34 of the fucking Black Hole.
Rule 34?
Porn.
Oh, of
the fucking Black Hole.
Why?
Images. Because the internet. It took a matter of minutes. Minutes.
It's a fucking black hole.
I'm gonna tag you.
Please no.
Too late.
Why would they do this to the poor black hole?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking send you even more.
I'm gonna name the black hole Charlie.
No, the black hole
No,
is named
Steve.
Black Hole Chan.
I'm gonna name it Steve.
Black Hole Chan.
Link. Established 840. So I don't... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like this is a landing platform. Put it in there, that doesn't do anything. What does this do? Oh! Hey! Not responding. Engine failure. Oh, you're breaking my balls. Alright. Let's see whatever... What the fresh hell? Why? No, she should be ripped to shreds and spaghettified.
No.
Yes.
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because that's what happens when you go into a black hole.
No.
Yeah. So, 219. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button again. So 840 is not responding, so I need to contact 049.
Looks okay, right? Yeah, it'll do. Hey, try the other one. It's not working.
I'm working on it. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. 049. Did you just touch your cord? What?
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
Unspecified cargo?
The Zeppelin's on its way. Better get ready.
I did it! Which direction is it coming from? Why would you have Zeppelins underwater? I don't understand. Excuse me? Oh, there it is.
That's definitely the Zeppelin.
Hello, Zeppelin. Are you filled with lead?
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think you can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites.
How would a Zeppelin work underwater?
I'm sure it can
like
carry us.
deflating and reinflating itself or something?
Why
But
won't it work? Come on.
either way,
Oh, the
it's
tool chip is bust.
like
Isn't that part of the
storage
other tool?
for
Look who's been
gas
paying
would
attention.
still cause
Have
it
to deal
to
with that
float.
back at
So
Epsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to
underwater
just take
Zeppelin
one
wouldn't
from a
work.
robot.
What?
Yeah, it would.
Just knock
It
a
just
robot
needs
over
to
the head
have
and steal its
something in
chips.
it that's
The toolbox over there says it has a stun
that's
baton.
dense in the
You could
water
use
around
that.
it,
Come on.
which could
I don't
simply
want
be
to hurt
achieved
anyone.
by adjusting
Isn't this a bit
temperature
much?
of the
It's just a
water,
robot, Simon.
We're just
like
robots.
Just temperature of air.
Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
So, but if you filled it up with air,
No, he filled up with water.
why'd you fill it up with water?
Because you're underwater. Or
What?
you can fill it up with air and use ballast
Guess I have
to
no
keep it
choice.
sunk.
Okay, hold up. What? So, okay, you fill it up with water, and then how would
Yeah.
it go up?
You wouldn't. No, I'm saying if you fill it up with air instead, it would.
It would
but
go
if you had
up.
a lot of weight, yeah, if you had a lot of weight on it, it wouldn't be able to go all the way up.
Yeah, but once you got all the weight off, well, okay, so if you want to adjust your altitude underwater, I don't know what
Then
the
you
proper
could-
term is
then
for
you could-
underwater, but
Release some of the air to go down.
yes, and then if you wanted to go back up,
You
You would
release
need to-
some weight,
generate air.
which can be done.
How would you just create air while you're underwater,
You
though?
could fucking boil water and make water vapor.
Well, yes, you can do that, yes.
And then you could also cause air bubbles to escape. Just play the fucking video game. Shut
But-
the fuck up.
you would still have the same amount of stuff.
You know
The
what?
water would still be there.
I'm gonna fucking.
Same amount of mass left over. Underwater Zeppelin would not work if you want to go up and down multiple times in rapid succession.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I had to send a text. For that, press that. What is this thing that I'm holding to do?
Yes, it's meant to be weird and uncomfortable. Your feelings are great. I do a lot of stuff, but all my...
I wasn't paying attention. Is this a gun?
No,
If I
it's not a
finally got a gun, I'm gonna be happy.
gun. There's no gun in that game
Why is there no guns in this game?
because that's not what the game is.
There should be guns in every game. Wait, oh, do I have to kill this thing? And then I'm gonna lose my friendship with Bubble Butt.
Ah, come on. I hope this works.
Oh, Bubble Butt. No, Bubble Butt, come back.
Ah, fuck.
Bubble Butt
Okay.
hates me now.
Why? Because you hurt Bubble Butt?
No, I had to kill that robot to get his chip, and then...
The Bubble Butt?
No, the other one.
Here's the... You know what? You want to know what's fucking weird about that scene that you have to think about? Is there are 2 robots there
Yes.
that you can take, that you can get the stuff from. You can get the Bubble Butt, or you can... the other one. Now, here's the thing you have to think about. Which one of those is actually
Simon.
alive?
Don't be mad, okay?
The one that I
Really
killed.
needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Yeah.
Could you do
Bubble
And which one
Butt
of
doesn't
those
have
is-
any intelligence in it.
I
Well,
detected
it has
it.
advanced
Yeah,
intelligence, but it's not
It's advanced
uploaded
intelligence,
with...
but it's not
In this
conscious.
case,
Yeah.
It had to be done.
Yeah. So,
was
but for some
talking.
reason, you're more comfortable
I mean, he
killing
was
the one that
delusional, but
actually
he seemed
has
sincere.
a consciousness.
Because Bubble
That's
Butt
why
is
killing the
cute.
other one.
The other one's not.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
what the
fine.
fuck's wrong with us
Is he
as
really that
humans?
distant from us?
I don't know.
It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in.
I like
I'm a
Bubble
robot.
Butt. He helped
Didn't
me
we cover this already?
open
Said
doors
no ever
and
since I
stuff.
woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it.
And he
Like my
saved me
brain doesn't want me
by
to think
opening
about
up the door after I
It's really
wrecked,
getting
and then he
hard.
played a cute little
That's
sound.
real.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit
Or
that
here's
switch
the
over
better
there so we
question:
could get moving?
is that this is a fucking video
Yeah,
game?
sure.
None of them are real.
Well, yeah, it's a video game, but I'm still sad.
Yeah. So then get over your fucking Zeppelin.
Why'd they make... Why?
No.
Okay, so why would Bubble Butt be mad at me
why
if
did-
it doesn't have a consciousness? Or
Dun, dun, dun.
conscience? Bubble Butt can't be mad because Bubble Butt doesn't have human
Bubble
intellect.
Butt's not real either. There is no bubble, only butt.
It has butt.
There's
I
no
like butt.
Thanks.
Bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt. Bubble Butt shouldn't be mad at me. That's rude. That's racist.
You're racist.
Your mom's racist. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt. We're going somewhere in the Zeppelin. Bye, Bubble Butt, I love you. I just read a meme on Instagram. It says rich people be
You're really good back
splurging
there, Simon.
like fuck it, I'm
We're
gonna
slip
buy a
into
yacht.
this detour, but we're
I'd
back
be
on track.
splurging like fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make my meal
We
large.
touched down on a cargo platform just outside Theta.
Yeah.
Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way. We don't have to worry though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana
Wait,
Trench
hold on.
for anything.
While underwater and you're on a moving platform, if you jump, would you go flying backwards?
That's great.
And then
Well,
you
that's
start
the same
listening to
concept
other
as it is
people
in
when they talk,
fucking,
because that's how conversations work.
Up in the air. It's just the thing. It's just the only reason you consider
Sorry.
that fact is that
Just
water
can't stop
has
thinking
much
about
more
what we've become.
drag
It's
than
Yes.
clear
air
that we're
does.
no longer human.
So the water would
then
slow
how can I
you
feel like
down. It
Simon?
wouldn't send you
How can I
flying
feel like anything
backwards
at all? I mean,
but it
technically, I
would
don't have
definitely
any
slow you
fingers.
down
But it will
faster
move
than
me.
air would.
It would move me
It
backwards a
wouldn't.
teeny
Actually,
bit.
It would not.
I mean, I'm
It would
making
not
sounds.
move you backwards
I'm
at all.
still saying things.
The platform
You
would
sure
continue
are.
without you.
Okay.
This is
Your
relative.
new
This is
body
relative.
Well,
must
yeah,
be
you know what I
similar
mean,
to
though.
those
The
you
platform
I know,
would continue
but
forward
you,
without
as a
me.
person who thinks
Only knowing
physics-wise,
one way to perceive the
should know
world.
better than to
Superimposes
say
that skill
move
set on top of
backwards
your new
when you're
features.
moving forwards.
Correct, yes. I
So
would
my
slow
mind is
down, the
covering it
platform
up,
would not,
pretending
because the platform has
nothing's different.
constant
If it
acceleration.
didn't, you'd probably be
Platform would
incapable of
continue without
interacting
you.
with the world at all. And the stress would either
I
kill
noticed
you
that
or
in
Same
the
way
game,
of
I'm-
deploying a parachute.
So I've found a good balance
Yeah,
between
yeah, exactly.
awareness
Okay.
and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cool? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry.
It was just a
about it.
thought,
I mean,
so it's
we
just
have
like,
real
wait.
things to deal with.
Beyond
Saving mankind.
Would water do that
Remember?
though? Because like,
Speaking of
I've
which,
never been
we're
underneath
closing in on
water, so I've
data.
never had to
I'll
think
let
about.
you be on
Well,
that tour.
I have been
As
underneath
always,
water, but
don't
never
forget to
been
take
underneath
everything
water
with
this
you.
deep.
Cap, before
So I
you
never
go,
had to think about
the
it.
artificial
going back
intelligence you
to
mentioned
Subnautica.
in the escape vessel?
Yeah, the warning unit. The
Exactly.
Is it the WoW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon.
We're
Concentrate on
here.
getting
We
inside
went
the data, okay?
155 meters. Took a long time to go 155 meters. Damn.
Did you already clone yourself to your new body?
No, not yet. I think I'm gonna get to that part soon.
Oh.
Dude, if I could just clone myself into a new body IRL, that would be awesome.
We're bringing in anchors.
Yeah, but how would you know if your which stream of consciousness got moved or not?
You wouldn't. You would just see yourself in a new body, and you'd just be like, bruh.
Like, well, oh man, you just be the
Brandon,
bro
flip the panic
moment,
switch on the seat. It'll
Yeah.
burn through the oxygen.
Bruh.
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 Why do I look like Dwayne Johnson?
Strasky, get the infirmary ready.
Dwanye.
We need to move
Dwanye Johannessy.
Where are Kumarabi and the others?
Yeah, like that.
fast.
Johannesson.
So we don't. The guest is still at Delta.
Emma, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Johansson.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right. See you soon.
Or if I can, like...
Can everyone hear me? Go ahead.
Oh! I got an
Listen up.
idea.
All
So,
members of staff. The ARC project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months.
Say I
I'm not
wanna,
gonna
like,
pretend I understand what the hell
see what it
Sarang
looks
talked
like to go
about
flying
and how
straight
his
into the sun.
continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For
You
the
upload your
fucking
consciousness
love of
to a
God, or
camera
whatever
that's
you
on the
think is
rocket.
important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough.
You know what?
Don't force your friends
And then
to
you
clean
just
up your blood.
yeet yourself into the sun.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Quality.
but then you die and not
Beautiful,
come
sir.
back.
You die,
Alright,
but
everyone. Show's
you would
over. Get back
actually
to
still
work.
be alive with your other consciousness.
But that's not you, though. It's a copy.
You would
your
just
copy
stream
died.
your thoughts to you.
Then that's just telemetry.
You would stream it via a bunch of orbiting satellites that produce Wi-Fi.
You know what? Stop thinking. Just
It's
stop.
a good fucking idea.
You're such a shitlord.
You know it's a good idea.
You're making my dog upset.
Sammy.
Sammy's upset. Sammy's upset now because you keep talking
I can
shit.
figure this out.
I'm not talking shit.
Yes, you are.
I'm thinking about
Sam.
genius fucking ideas. You know?
Is Tyler a fucking idiot?
Am I already here?
Whoa, this lady's
Hello?
talking to me.
Who is that?
Oh, bro.
Mark?
No.
No.
I am not Mark.
Before.
Is this Mark?
I think we're
Anyways,
safe.
Oh, I was
You would
so
just-
worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
have something like in like.
Data field service technician.
Oh, I got an idea.
Nice
I
to
got an
meet you,
idea.
Robin.
So, you would stream your consciousness to your phones, so you could watch yourself react to crashing
You're
into the
fucking out of
sun.
your mind, dude.
It would work if the whole consciousness thing was real.
Bruh.
Don't tell me it wouldn't work. It fucking would. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's not opening. I mean, it would work, wouldn't it?
How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so.
Why would you get your brain scanned and then immediately
work?
kill yourself? Why
Did dying
not
get you into the Ark?
play around with
Well,
having
you're
two of your
definitely
same...
not from Theta. Let me guess.
Self,
Omicron?
sorta.
Because he was confused by the continuity of consciousness problem too.
You're lucky.
I'm not confused. I think
No,
there's...
but that guy was, which is why he killed
When you're
himself.
activated in
Well,
the
this is
arc,
actually a
there's
lady,
basically two
but...
of you, right?
Or
One
whoever.
human, one living
Yeah.
skin in the arc.
There's a robot
You don't want
all
your copy to
fucked
survive
up on
you.
the ground out
You
here in the
yourself
ocean.
want to survive on the arc. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the arc. Amazing, right?
So apparently, if yourself dies shortly after being scanned, you would live on in the ark.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing
No.
yourself?
That's what
You
the
were-
lady just said.
No,
No, you'd be dead.
I don't think you understand.
No, your
She just did
other
scans and put them into
copy
the
of your
arc.
consciousness wouldn't be.
I hope I get to meet her soon, so I can
Yeah, but
apologize.
then if that's the case, then
She
why
always got
bother
into
dying?
trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I don't know, maybe it was just a thing
I
you're
think
supposed to
she's okay
do.
with
Kill
it.
yourself after you get your brain
Where
scanned.
is everyone?
No.
I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone.
How many
That
people
is
could
the
they
problem.
upload into the ark?
Of continuity of consciousness. That is the question.
Well, no, that's what they're saying they had to do. They had to kill yourself, I think, and then
Where is
No.
everyone?
once you killed yourself, they take that copy and put it on the ark.
Robin,
Yeah. But
I'm not
that
sure how to say this.
no,
What?
Why is that no?
this...
because then
This is-
you're just
Yeah?
dead.
But not your
Pretty amazing,
copy.
right? I mean,
Then
the
why
arc.
bother killing
Yeah,
yourself?
it's great. Catherine
Well,
and the guys
because
really
they said
pulled
to.
through. They saved us all.
No, but
See you
now you're
later.
dead.
Will do.
Yeah, you may be dead, but you get to live on
Let me
forever
know if you find anyone else.
But that's not you. It's a copy.
Good?
on a
I
hard
think so.
drive in a video
I
game.
feel fine.
That's a copy though. It's not you.
I know.
Then why kill yourself?
You don't know though. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know.
So, in theory,
Hello?
what you could do is just be like, you put yourself on a computer and you talk to yourself like, look, I'm gonna kill me, but you gonna be on a video game.
But why?
And then yourself would be like, no, don't kill you, that's stupid. You're like, well, I was told I need to kill me.
No. You know what? Stop playing the video
Maybe
game
this is paradise.
No.
right now. Shut it off.
I have so
Go to
many
bed.
fucking genius I can't go to bed. It's 3:04 in
Go
the
to
afternoon.
Fucking go to bed.
No.
I'm canceling the rest of the day because you don't know how to behave.
I do know how to behave. You just are mad that I'm coming up with genius ideas.
No, I'm mad that you're misunderstanding the concept.
I'm not misunderstanding the concept. I get the
you are
concept.
understanding the concept, but you're not understanding what I'm putting down. You're not picking up what I'm putting down.
What are you putting down?
I am saying that while that the question, the philosophical question of continuity of consciousness cannot be answered satisfactorily.
Okay.
So one person's interpretation is that if they killed themselves, their body, after they were copied, their continuity of consciousness would be uninterrupted.
Correct. So they kill them immediately after being scanned. So there's no chance of interacting with yourself and telling you, hey, look, you're not you. I am me,
Yeah,
but you're not
there's
you.
no proof that that's true or not.
Well, the person that's in the computer would see you as a human person, and then they would see themselves also as a human person, but then they'd be like, you have someone
and then
else, a
everyone
third
have
party.
An existential fucking crisis and cry. Okay.
Then you have a third party be like, bruh, you're a robot. And then you'd hold up a big ass mirror and they'd be like, oh, and then you'd be like, explain the situation, be like,
up.
eventually I'm gonna die.
Shut up.
But I want my brain to live forever, and then I'm gonna put you into a
Shut it
video
off.
game. And then they'd be like,
Shut it off.
sweet. And then I'd be like,
Shut up again.
there's a stripper bar just like Grand Theft Auto. Go have fun.
Yeah, fucking. I want to see some polygon titties. Look at them textures.
Like, you want to be able to tell the difference between it and real life. And then
Hello?
you, yourself,
Anyone there?
would go and explain to other people inside this ark and be like, bruh,
Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
you're not alive. What up, James? And then from there, you start causing, you know, crises and shit inside the ark, and people start freaking out.
I've come to a conclusion that when we do frame shift drive jumps, we rotate and not realize it.
Well, yeah, you kind of see it though, and while you're in hyperspace.
Yeah, but I don't know if that rotation in hyperspace is an accurate representation of how much you're actually rotating.
What if you're just
I'm gonna try
spinning
to detect it.
like so fucking fast? You're just like batshit crazy spinning, and then you get out
If I can
and
detect
you're all
any
dizzy.
rotation during this jump. I'm not seeing any rotation at all during this jump. Okay, a little bit rotation counterclockwise. Okay, a decent amount of rotation counterclockwise.
Okay. How are you trying to detect it?
Because I have the flatness of the galaxy before me prior to the
Okay,
jump.
great. Time to hijack
I can
ourselves a
see how
submarine.
much I
There will be
rotated after the
nothing
jump.
stopping
Okay,
us
this
when we
time
get
I
done back.
jumped
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles
and I
down here.
felt myself
What makes
rotate.
this
I
one so
came back
special?
out
It's the
still
only
aligned with
transport
the
that can
plane
go
of the
into the abyss
galaxy, so I don't know what's
without
going on
cracking like a can of
anymore.
soup.
That's a
If this
trip.
is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question.
Actually,
I suppose
no,
they
I
did
rotated
it the hard
180
way,
degrees.
just What?
Didn't realize that was an
Wait,
option.
just 180 degrees. That's it.
Kath, what's it like
Yeah,
inside
no,
the
yeah,
Ark?
so now
Is
it's
it like
upside
a
down.
movie or virtual
Oh.
reality?
No,
Interesting.
of course not. It's, like
The only
real
reason
life,
I know
but
that
slightly better.
is because
Pleasant
I'm heading
temperature, clean air,
slightly
good
toward the
weather.
right,
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
and now I'm
You don't have to pretend.
misaligned
It's perfectly
on the left,
immersive.
and I'm like, hum.
Huh.
Can just sustain itself.
Yes.
Okay,
Attached
so
to a
the
pro
Ark
fuel
is
solar
like
panels
100%
that survive
immersive,
for
so it looks
thousands of
just
years.
like real
It's
life.
amazing. Just
Yeah.
thinking about the Earth
But it's
being
still
what
not
it
real.
is and us setting out to save
not
the
real,
final
but you don't know
remains
that.
of humanity. It's
Yeah.
But I would want to tell myself that
Heroic.
at least it feels worth doing.
if I got my brain scanned.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to
Yay.
be true.
Actually, no.
wrong?
I would want to get my brain scan, have it put into a
It's quarantined.
like super advanced robot that
Hold
can
on.
walk around and be just like a human,
We
and
need a
then just have a
security
second
How
of
bad is it?
myself,
It's
so I
Vito
can second
Ramsey's
question
down
myself.
type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who
Except
can
that
tell us
second
what it is.
version is out.
Sure, let's go with that.
Is
I'll
a
just
what?
unlock the other doors
Is
for
a
you so
woman.
you can explore the station.
Yes.
A wall. And then you just be like, how
need to find someone who
worse
knows
of an
the
existential
cipher.
crisis would you
It's
have
the only way to
if
find
your
out who done
continuity
that.
of consciousness went into the woman and you were just like, I got tits.
I got tits.
You're like, sweet. You're sitting there like,
Looks like all your
sweet.
friends moved downstairs.
Sweet. That kind of reminds me of that Scooby-Doo movie.
I'm so naked.
Yeah.
I don't like this at
I
all.
can look at myself naked.
Yeah, like you don't do that.
I would Whoa. I would
Body
totally do that.
swap. But is that the real question? Is it gay?
It's not a trap.
Yeah, but it's a sex change.
Is it though?
You have joined in a conversation at the best possible time. Prepare for some bullshit.
Well, I was about to say, did you get my messages?
I got one of your messages on my stream.
Oh, I sent two. I sent the other one when
God.
you broke the window. I was like, fuck your window.
Oh. Yeah, it's not popping up
Okay,
on
so
my
you're
stream.
watching
for
the
some reason.
stream, so you already know what the fuck we're talking about.
A little. I came in
So,
when you
the
guys were talking
question-
about taking your brain and having a conversation with yourself, but
The
you were
question
wanting to
now-
also put a bar in.
Yes, we're gonna put a bar on the robot. No, the
Thanks,
question
Robert.
now
That's
is
real
if
helpful
you
report.
copied
Keep
your
quiet, the
your
proxy
consciousness
listens.
into another
We'll have
body,
you data.
but that other body was of the
sounds like
opposite
me.
sex, is it gay?
Yeah. to have sex with yourself.
But technically, you're not. You're only having
Is it
your
gay?
conscious...
Is it straight? Or
Well,
is it
no,
masturbation
because here's the
on
thing,
another
because
level?
if you're having sex with a different body, like, it doesn't matter if the consciousness is relevant to you or not.
But
it's like, if the body isn't yours, then it's technically not having sex with yourself.
But from your continuity of consciousness that went into the other body, is that gay? From that point of view.
Yeah. Because the consciousness is another male.
Is a guy? Yes, you're still a guy in that body now. Is that gay?
Is it gay? Is it a trap?
Is that a trap? Is that a sex change?
But it would be trap only if it has a dick. Like, I feel like the consciousness in and of itself would be... Like,
now we're asking the real question.
Yeah, like, I feel like the question will first and foremost have to be answered in this sense. Like, first and foremost, do you consider consciousness, like, one's conscious being, part of what makes something gay or not gay? And for me, it doesn't, because that's only a mental, like, mindset. And decision-making is something that you can relate to, but you can't control what it makes after that. You might know the past that it has, and you can relate to what it has before that moment, but after that moment, that's becoming something else. Like, you can't predict what it's going to make. You might understand, and you might make a similar decision, but in retrospect, it's going to be completely separate from what you are, because you know what you're going to make, and you know how you're going to react, but it might not. So I see that as being something completely different. Like, you've given it, like, a foundation, but what comes after that is going to be something else entirely. It's almost like if you were to have one point in time in your life that could have multiple ways of going about it, but depending on how you dealt with it, with maybe two different people. I feel like that's what you're basically doing. It's like now you've taken, like, what you were before and you put it in a female body, but now it has to react with the body it has, and it's not going to be the same as what you would make.
Correct.
So therefore it's not the same person.
However...
And I wouldn't find it to be gay because it's only... like, it's only the base knowledge. And what comes after that, because it was never a guide to begin with, I wouldn't consider that gay because it's becoming something else with the knowledge of a guy.
However, your clone, as shown in this game Soma, your clone of your consciousness is in a robot body. However, his brain is used to seeing him out how he is, so he has no clue that he's a robot for the first part of the beginning of the game. He has no clue who he is. And I actually think he kind of slightly discovers it as soon as some water breaches in. He's like underwater now and not dying. But like, he doesn't actually know that his consciousness is in a robot. And when he looks at his hands, he sees his human flesh. So, with that being said, if your consciousness was uploaded to a female body, and that consciousness saw its own body as male, and its brain conjured up a penis in between the legs, and you go to have sex with yourself, is that gay?
Well, how would it spontaneously combust a penis from a vagina?
No, it wouldn't. But your brain is used to seeing a dick down there, so your brain does a thing, just like in the game, which makes sense. It hallucinates a phantom penis. And you have sex with yourself. Is that gay? What do you think, Chris? Do you think that's gay? Hageman? I think he's AFK. Chris. He's AFK.
What did I miss?
So I was explaining to James here that it could technically be gay because, like in the game, he hallucinates himself as a human being. He sees his flesh and everything for the first little bit of the game. Remember? Like he doesn't know he's a robot. He still sees his hands and everything for the first beginning of the game before the water comes crashing in. Well, anyways, now if you uploaded your consciousness into a female body, your brain may conjure or hallucinate a phantom penis. Now,
and then that would be gay.
If you have sex with yourself, is that gay?
Okay, what if you got yourself some time to acclimate
I guess here's
to
the
your
question
body
that
at
I'm
time,
getting stuck on in this whole thing. Because, like, for me, the first thing I normally do when I wake up is I scratch my balls. Like most guys.
Yeah, but your brain could conjure up the feeling of balls on your hands and stuff, and
but
conjure
I guess, like,
the feeling
that's kind of a little different, because, like, if there's, like, a vagina, that I would think that would be a different feel, and especially if I can put my finger through something. Like, it wouldn't matter, like, what I would feel. It was like, okay, wait a minute, why am I able to put my finger in here until I look down?
But your brain's able to do some amazing things, though.
Well, but then how would you piss? Because that's kind of...
You would try to go to pee, and you would imagine yourself holding your penis, and you would imagine a stream hitting the toilet. However, you would just be pissing all over the floor.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm pissing on myself. I kind of know how that is.
But you wouldn't know it.
I think I would.
Not until someone helped break the veil that you're not male. Like...
I guess that's where I'm getting stuck on. Is like I guess for me personally, because I'm pretty self-aware.
Like for example,
of certain things that I've been doing, it's like I guess I would find that hard.
There's a thing with people who lose limbs.
Well, yeah,
where
it's
sometimes
the phantom,
they still see that limb there at sometimes, like. They'll still imagine the limb there, and they'll go try to use it, but nothing happens.
Or they'll feel the pain, and that's known as phantom pain.
They'll feel an itch in the palm of their hand, which is no longer there anymore because their fucking arm's gone, and they go to try to itch something that's not there. Because your brain is still wired to have that limb there. So it's a thing. Your brain's able to do some pretty trippy shit.
Well, and I'm not denying that. It's just, I guess, like, once you find out that you
how your brain is wired.
Like for me, it would be like, once I start pissing, I feel like I would recognize, like, hey, I'm not hearing the porcelain toilet. Oh, hey, I'm not, you know, I'm feeling piss on my legs. Like, I would come to a realization of, like,
now,
okay, wait a minute, why am I pissing on myself?
Depending on the circumstances, your brain could imagine the sound of that porcelain toilet doing stuff.
I mean, that's true, but I would also feel like, I guess it would just be, like, at what point, because, I mean, eventually it's like, okay, time to jerk it, and there's no cylinder to jerk.
But your brain could imagine you holding that cylinder.
And that's kind of like where I would find it like harder, because to get the sensation, like, it would just be weird. Because, like, there are times where it goes longer and times that it doesn't go as long. So it's like, how does your brain keep up alive for so long, at least in that sense, with nothing there?
Well, your brain knows that it goes longer, and your brain knows that it doesn't, so it could just generate a random.
Or you could just look down and go, where's my willy?
But then your brain could have the possibility
you're going to see it, and then it's like, well, wait.
And then you masturbate anyway.
And then you just masturbate the air, and then you ejaculate, and then you imagine a mess all over your hands and everything, and then
yourself.
And then...
But
yeah.
I guess how would you be aware of that if your consciousness is in a separate body and it's not necessarily... Because we're talking about, like, you're still having two bodies. Like, you're in two bodies. So how would you know what the other bodies do?
Oh, was I supposed to do
I guess that's where I'm also getting confused. Because at that point it's like...
the thing is, when you copy it, the continuity of consciousness separates.
I wasn't paying attention
to this. You know
what I mean? Okay, say that again.
The continuity of consciousness has been separated. They are now two separate individuals.
Brains, yes.
Yes, they are separate individuals now. There is no magical link between the two bodies. There's no, like, psychic bullshit. They are separate individuals now.
Is that gay?
So then you have to ask if both of these guys' minds, having had been met, because they are you, was now put into a body of a female, is it gay?
Yes.
Well, the point I brought up before was that
the argument that comes from a lot of people, from a lot of individuals, suggests that you're born a guy, you are a guy, you're forever a guy, nothing can change that, ever, period. That is an argument against transgenderism, that is an argument against transgenderism in general, I should say. That nothing can change that.
Correct.
Ever. So, that would mean, based on that interpretation, yes, it is gay for both parties involved.
Now, the reason behind why I believe that to be true is because a male brain is wired, and this would be copied into the new brain, wired to mate. It's a primal instinct that's in your brain.
I disagree with, because I don't think, because that is not unique to God. That is a animalistic instinct.
And where did we come from?
So no, that's an animalistic instinct for everyone. It's not unique to men.
Well, it's not unique to men, no, but women don't have the...
Yes, they do.
No, listen. No, because I've talked to a lot of women. Women don't have the urge and the need to constantly fuck everything in sight like a happy jackrabbit.
Neither do guys.
Well, some guys do.
Maybe
I'm not gonna lie, but in my experience of being a male, I did go through that, and there are periods
it's called puberty. But that's not to say women don't do the same thing.
Some women do, correct. But a male,
who does it more frequently and more average?
But the thing is I think you're just perpetuating a stereotype that has no actual basis in reality.
Okay, well why is there...
What technically testosterone does, like, for the guys to... It's better be part of that.
Not going down there.
Correct, yes.
You don't think that women don't have an urge to procreate too?
No, it's not about procreation, it's about...
fucking. Women are horny too.
Well,
women like to procreate, but
my understanding is that they can be a lot more selective in who they choose to mate with. While with guys, there are times where it's like, hey, if you got a vagina, cool, I'll fuck it.
That's
you know, like
that's the master key versus the shitty lock argument. That a key that can unlock many locks is a master key, but a lock unlocked by many keys is just a shitty lock.
My argument
that one before.
is women's brains are not wired to handle, like James said, as much testosterone.
If anything, we've given them all the reasons not to.
Because this just sounds like an idiot echo chamber right now.
Shall I contact a female friend or something?
Why would they all leave
It feels like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I like to call a female
See?
friend.
I'm looking at myself in a row. in the mirror as a robot. Oh, that's scary.
Wait a minute, isn't that the big plot twist of Soma, is that you find out that you're the robot?
That's not really a plot twist. It comes pretty early.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was... yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of a framing device for the whole thing. And then it makes you question bullshit, and then, you know, like... And then at the very end of the game, you have a goddamn existential crisis, you shut off the system, and then sit on the floor and kind of just wobble back and forth in the fetal position for a few minutes.
Exactly. Because what is consciousness?
Yeah, that's the
question. Ah, shit!
What's all you see
Yeah, like that.
downstairs? Just labs and offices.
Fucking lights.
Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not.
I almost peed a little.
About this.
Okay, there's like too many hallways to explore right now. Oh, I haven't been in this room yet.
Like, I've had one partner my entire life. We've been over this.
Yes.
Right? And she claimed that she had no interest in sex until she had it, and it was good.
Was you her first?
Yes, we were each other's first.
Oh.
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're
but
really
like
stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Once that's just how it is. Like, women get horny too, crazy, I know.
Well, I know women get horny.
No, we're not denying that. It's the frequency of it. It's like, with guys, it's more frequent.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know.
Now, granted,
it's just
that's not speaking on behalf of every single female.
I'm gonna slow it back down
might
here.
be more
It's a taboo subject in general between the sexes to discuss this in the first place. Guys don't. It would just seem that if you don't give a shit, then you'll just go, yeah, blah blah blah, but you don't really, unless you. But mind you, this is a more recent thing that people become much more open about their sexuality. So yes, we are learning that women masturbate constantly too.
We all know that. That's a given. However, what we're trying to say is, whilst men mostly think about sex is because as our brains are wired to, women are more wired to have motherly instincts than to have sex constantly.
That sounds completely based on nothing.
Well, it's more kind of like completely based on if you look at all the animals in the wild and then you look at us, they kind of match up. Oh, garbage.
Yeah, but we are a strangely monogamous species.
Monkeys are monogamous.
Well, I was about to say, don't squirrels mate for life?
Yeah, so they raise their young together, don't they?
Yes.
Man, this person's room is a disaster.
And what, you've never wanted to be a dad before?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I do.
Yeah, so you're not having fatherly instinct?
Well, not right now, no, because my only focus is being good enough.
Wait a minute, what the hell was that?
Me laughing at you.
I'm cleaning up trash in this guy's room. I broke a bottle and I gotta pick up all the pieces. Why is that doing that?
Oh, time to fight Skags.
I'm a level 37 in my Berserker now.
Berserk. Son of a bitch. I got to get caught up.
What level are you?
My highest level is 29, and right now I'm a 21 because I'm working on my hunter.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like with Roland, with us completing like all that random shit, it's like I don't know if that's going to reappear for me or not.
Right.
Because if it isn't, then it's like okay. But if it is, then it's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm in a existential crisis of whether or not I should play one character over another. To put it bluntly. Oh,
well, you should play as what you like.
I like playing Roland when I'm playing you guys, and then like solo, I like playing the Hunter because I feel like he's more suited for it. Go my bird.
I've been enjoying the Berserker for my solo.
I was about to say, didn't you also get him to play with the others, or are you doing that with someone else?
Wait, what?
So, like, are you going to be using Mordecai for playing with us, or the Berserker?
Berserker. I don't like Mordecai.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Such a freaking mess. Oh, dang it. Nah.
How the fuck did that do 0? Blow up, please. Or don't.
Open. Open. Oh, piss off. Okay, good.
Nani? A bird does 0 damage to this bastard.
Oh my wamo. Nani?
Nani?
Shit diddy.
Shindity.
Shut off the stream.
No. Oh my wamo. Shit diddy. Nani?
Oh fuck, there's a lot of bullshit guns. I'm actually going to need to toss some shit. It's going to give me quite a bit of money. It's going to give me some money, some money, some money. Some money, some money.
Oh, piss off.
Money. Fuck you, fuck you. Some money, fuck you, fuck you. Money. Oh,
Throw
shit.
this screwdriver away. Oh my wamo. Shit diddy.
Give me that.
Nani?
Oh fuck, I don't want that. If it ain't $1,000, fuck it.
I want $1 million, so... Crap!
Yes, that's 100, that's 100. I don't give a fuck. There we go.
That works. Ooh, picture. A really tall building. Yeah, car. What the hell was that?
Close enough. Close enough. Okay, I'm full. Very good.
How does one install one of these door things?
Insert a master key.
Nadine Masters. Guy Conrad? Maggie Komorebi. Brendan Wan. It's like they have American first names and Chinese last names. Catherine Chun. Javid Goya. John Stromier.
You know why? It's probably because that your last name was kept after their parents, you know, moved to America.
Robin.
And their first names were Americanized.
Robin Fisher. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like trying to talk to someone and, you know, oh, that's dark. From India, you know, and through customer service, and they're like, my name is John, and I'm like, no, it is not. When you read this, I will have entered the Ark. Survival Evolved. As I've explained, this is...
Shut off the stream!
No!
Why are you so demanding of the stream to be shut off?
Accomplished
because
by
that's what you say.
ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Try not to frighten Catherine. I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum. Why would you do that? And placing it in my mouth before seeing her. Wait, cyanide is a salt?
Yeah, potassium cyanide.
Oh, that I didn't know. I thought it came from a plant.
It does come from a plant, but it's still a salt. In the same way that hydrochloric acid, hydrogen chloride is still a salt.
Oh, I did not know this.
Bitch! Go back to chemistry class, I will wait.
Hey, you know what?
Never took it.
I did really good in my science classes, and never once was I ever, you know, mixing shit and blowing stuff up. Okay, when I hear
you
her
never blew anything up in science class?
No!
Oh, well, I'm
The
sorry.
only exciting thing we did in science class was white phosphorus. That was about it.
Yes, and I dissected a frog.
And I remember our teacher dropped it down the sink, and then he had to turn on the water immediately afterwards.
And
He
now,
was like,
bite down, quickly causing my own demise.
That shit's fucking 1,000 degrees.
The truth behind my death.
oh yeah.
So, okay, so the cyanide that you would use to kill yourself,
Potassium cyanide.
can it be absorbed through your skin?
Not really.
Okay. So why do they say you have to bite down? Is it like in a capsule or something, and then once the salt makes like contact with your saliva, and then it...
You swallow it.
No.
And then if it's bad, it will foam.
And if it's enough, and then you'll fucking get fucked up.
Okay. So I need to look up.
It causes a respiratory arrest and cellular shutdown.
Okay.
It literally shuts down the respiration at the cellular level, and you'll just stop breathing.
So is that the most poisonous substance of, you know, liquids or solids known to mankind? No. Can you survive cyanide poisoning in small amounts?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, we actually have a box at the hospital called Cyanokit that is the cure for cyanide poisoning.
Wait. Now,
Cyanokit?
how much do you have to ingest before that thing is worthless?
There is no limit. It's about how quickly we can get it to you.
So, like the movies where people bite down on a pill
like
and then all of a sudden they're just instantly dead. That's not real.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that if they take cyanide, they will shut down. But if they can get the stuff to them fast enough, it might be reversible. Keyword might be.
It just depends on the dosage.
But if some assholes literally just got captured in the middle of Nazi-occupied Germany and is like, "You'll never take me alive," then no one's gonna get them the cyanokit fast enough.
Well, how fast does it need to be?
Depending on how much they take.
Oh.
And if you take a capsule intended to kill you, there's probably a lot of cyanide in there.
Okay, so I imagine
the reason that's why cyanide is so popular is because it's extremely fast acting. You don't need a lot of it to work.
And how do I obtain this cyanide?
You can eat a lot of apples.
Well, okay, so I watched a video where some guy actually did the math on that, and in order to get a lethal dose of cyanide from apples, you would have to eat like 10,000 apples.
It's a metric fuck. That is what it was, a metric fuck.
A metric fuck ton, yes.
Otherwise, you can synthesize it from vitamin B12. Well, not synthesize it, extract it from vitamin B12, I should say.
Well, I wouldn't have a fucking clue on how to do that.
It's in your pee.
So do I just like boil my pee and then I have it?
No, you need a lot. There's a lot more to it, but no, never mind.
Like boil my pee until...
No, what you do is you go to the store and you buy cyanide. You
can buy cyanide from the store?
Yes, you can buy cyanide at the store. It's a fucking chemical agent.
Never once have I been in Walmart and stumbled upon something that says cyanide.
That's because you don't buy it from Walmart, you buy it on the internet.
Okay, so not the store, but online.
Yeah, you can buy anything online, bitch. You can buy fucking arsenic on the internet.
Why the scary music?
Because arsenic on the internet.
You said arsenic and all of a sudden the game played scary music. I was not happy about this.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
The game knows the conversation of which we are having.
That causes heavy metal poisoning.
Not cool.
Not cool, bruh. Not cool.
Oh, there is a light switch in here. Oh, wait. Oh, because there's blood all over this thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me get two.
Floppy, 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 floppy. Bloop.
Floppy donkey dick.
I'm going to flop my
You want to suck the dick? You want to suck dick, boy? I fuck your asshole. You want to suck the suck the
$5.
dick? I fuck your dog. I fuck you, boy. I fuck your asshole.
That's gross.
I'm trying to remember, what was it? Ownage Pranks, I think, did a voice like that.
Yeah, you want that dick, asshole? I fuck you, I fuck you, boy.
Yeah, and I remember some guy, like, literally sounded like he was a chicken in one of them when he did the Baclau
suck
voice.
My asshole. Fuck you, Baclau.
Because it was like,
I fuck your asshole. You fuck asshole, boy. I suck your asshole. You fuck boy.
Yeah, like some guy who owned a restaurant, like, all of a sudden was like,
Is that like a Disturbed? What Disturbed song is this?
I can assure you, it's not a Disturbed song.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel good. Helps me focus.
That performance on stage for the guy doing the Disturbed song. Oh, what?
Yeah, he just butchers it.
Yeah, chicken costume.
Yeah. Catherine's room.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
Find your underwear.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Tablet.
I got explosive. Nani? Where is it? Thank you. Cannot be used, so I will sell the fuck out of it. That's 1,000.
Too much to read.
3,000. That's 2,000. That's 6,000. Fuck yeah!
What's the little projector? Looks homemade.
That's my attempted building of a variant.
Excel over
kind
here.
of a proto-arc.
You have a lot of toys.
Why do you have a fat Asian lady in your drawer?
Because she's gay. Damn.
Damn, nigga.
Fuck, man.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Nigga, break. Come on. Come on, there.
Move this stupid chair. Scissors. Empty drawer.
Sesame, Zark says. Sesame.
She's got a
fan.
Thanks.
A
Reminds me
fan.
of Taipei, my hometown.
You are not
Yes,
Asian.
I do have a fan.
Sorry, I was talking to Catherine. She's got a hand worky outer thingy.
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
I'm gonna keep searching your room and destroying it, Catherine.
Until you come out and suck my dick.
I found her bra. Looks like she wears a B cup.
Wait a minute, what? Why does that matter?
Found her underwear. I think that's underwear anyways. Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
so confused.
definitely some
Maybe we
panties.
should move on.
Why? You're dead, Catherine. What does that matter? I'm gonna search your room.
So you're just like doing a panty raid? Like, what the hell am I watching here?
Yeah, a panty raid in a dead woman's room.
Yeah, it's like.
But she's also talking to
you're
me at
dead.
the same time.
I'm gonna panty raid you. Woo! Like.
Yes, I would.
The fuck?
But is she dead if she's talking to me?
Yes. She's dead in the sense that her physical body is dead. If you're talking about her conscious being uploaded to some sort of machine, I would say that is a separate entity since it is no longer.
But
really her.
To her, that's still her property.
But I would think that she would defend said property, not just let you panty raid it.
She is.
How is she defending it?
She's telling me, we don't have to search my room. Come on. Like, she's like telling me to get out, basically.
I'm pretty sure if she wanted you to get out by now, she would have had a method of getting you out.
But she's literally
Like, if you
stuck
don't get
in a
out, I'm going to
handheld
get-
tool. She can't move. Oh, there's nothing in here.
So wait a minute. So she's in your little Omni device, basically.
Yeah, she's in my Omni tool.
Okay, I've never played Soma, so I don't know.
Yeah. I uploaded her into the Omni tool to transport her around with me since some weird robot hybrid monster thingy fucked her up. Fucked up her robot body.
Oh, it's like evil over again.
Hello, is there monsters up here?
This is where I did
I'll
my
show
scan.
you a monster.
And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
Come on
My
now.
scan was the
The
first.
room in which the
Had to
scans
test the
were
scan
done.
before I could start making promises.
Wait, can you scan me again, Catherine, and then, like, put my mind back into my body back in time, like, 100 years ago?
No.
Or actually, no, I got an idea. Put me back in the scanny thingy, okay? And take that unload the consciousness from there, and then just put me in a virtual reality world, all the way back to where I was a baby. And then I can relive my life again up to the point of where I got scanned.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab.
And then I-
Video game.
And then I can avoid getting in that car accident
Conrad killed himself after
in the virtual
scan.
world,
The internal bleeding.
and then live out a different
Laser
world
tool? What should I do?
from within the VR world.
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please. I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people
Son of
keep
a
killing
bitch.
themselves.
Get back here.
I know how to get deep.
What are you gonna do? It's
Giggity.
not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Oh, fuck.
Not even
There we go.
close.
Yeah, that's right.
Well then.
You
I'll put this chair up here. Ooh, I can touch this. Type compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous time 3 milliseconds. Captured July 1st, 2103. Author. The Catherine Jun. Name Imogen Reed. Sex female. Born May 4th, 2072. Oh, she's pretty old. I think. What? 2103, 2072. Oh, never mind. She's not that old. Never mind. Death.
She's MILF age.
Blank. She's MILF age, yeah. Nationality, Equo-American. What the fuck's an Equo-American?
Ecuadorian?
EQUO-American.
Wait, what did it say? Nationality?
Nationality, E, like Echo, Quebec, Uniform, Oscar, and then a hyphen.
What does that mean? They have dual
American.
Citizenship? I hate when someone says, I'm black American. Like, okay, are you telling me your ethnicity or your nationality? Because if you're an American, you're a fucking American.
Exactly.
Nationality changes on a whim because it's based on arbitrary bullshit like borders and citizenship. You can change that whenever the fuck you want, alright?
Yes.
It's really meaningless.
Water-filled steel tank sensory limiter. Copy to. Oh, I need someone to copy to. How about upload one of these other brains to my robot suit, and then we'd have both brains in here and we could argue with each other.
That sounds like schizophrenia with extra steps.
Well, I mean, he could make a claim for Deadpool at least. It's like, name me someone else that doesn't have schizophrenia legitimately. I gave myself this.
Right.
And it's my own conscience too, so it's a good argument.
Imagine uploading your own brain to yourself so you have two of yourself in there. That would be the worst.
Then you just be like, bro, do you think I should go talk to her? And then your other self would be
yeah,
like,
I do, but you won't, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
you
should definitely
but you
talk
won't.
to her, but you're a fucking bitch. You absolutely should. That would be a great idea. But you know what? You won't.
You're a
you know why?
bitch.
You're a bitch. And you know what else? You's a bitch.
Dude, I can delete these people's scans and make them perma-dead. Birth, December 11th, 1997. Death, July 17th, 2021. Nationality, Japanese. Oh, I just clicked a button.
I hate when they fucking say, oh, nationally Japanese. Well, I'm a white person. I live in Japan. Does that make me Japanese? Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes.
David Munchie. How did this...
Alright, do you want to ask somebody what's your ethnicity?
Oh yeah, my guy's name is David Munchie. Birth, October 4th, 1980. Death, May 23rd, 2078. I didn't live for very long.
You left 1980 to 2078?
Well, like, all things considered, though, if you think about it in the game, the guy said that once he does something to my brain, I can outlive most of them. You remember? He's like, you remember him saying something like, you can live for like decades and decades, or you can outlive most of us.
But he said, it went from 1980 or something
to 2078. That's like
100 years.
That's 100 years, yes. But I expected him to live for like 3 or 4.
With the fucking massive brain aneurysm?
But they fixed his brain, remember?
No, they didn't.
Well, he said he would.
No, he said he would, but they failed. And on his deathbed, he said, you tried your best, Doc. I don't blame you.
What was this?
There was a recording.
I don't remember that. I must have missed the recording.
Look for it.
I'm gonna delete this brain scan. I'm gonna delete this brain scan. Are you sure he lived
to 2078?
It says right here, David. Hold on, let me go to the profile again. David Munchie.
Sure that's you?
Okay, so right here it says the pace files Munchie type compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous times 4 milliseconds. Captured April 28, 2015. Author Paul Berg. Subject name David Munchie. Sex male. Birth October 4th, 1980. Death May 23rd, 2078. Nationality Canadian.
Canadian? Oh god.
And we all know the main character is from Canada.
The worst possible thing.
Fucking. It's him. So I'm gonna delete all these profiles.
He could be a fascist, so technically there is something a little worse.
Actually, no, I'm not
going
to
find
delete
fascists more tolerable than communists, to be honest.
Oh, wait. Was there audio
You know why
recordings
I
from
find
me?
fascists more tolerable than
What?
Because fascists generally kick people out and then kill the people that refuse to leave. Communists starve everybody and
Okay,
don't
that's
let
it.
people leave.
Wow, that was
Wow.
fun. That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so.
It's freaky. So many lights.
Alright, because I don't know about you,
Paul and I are gonna
but
run
when
tests
the
for a week
Nazis
or
were
so,
taking over
then we'll work
Germany,
out a
there was
roadmap
a
to your
massive
recovery.
exodus
Well,
of people
I feel excited.
that left
Can't wait to
because
get
they
back
didn't
to
want to be
living.
there anymore. You know what happened to the communists under the Soviet bloc?
Huh.
They died.
We've
Oh.
worked everything out.
They
Everything
were
is legal.
purged.
Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way. Oh, that's great.
They got sent to the gulag.
Yeah.
No big change in medication.
Right?
You'll be
People who
taking
didn't
an
like
aspirin
Nazi
every
Germany
morning, but that's about
escaped.
it.
People who didn't like communist
Paul worked out
Russia
a diet
died.
with some variations you should try out.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
can
right.
continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day. Okay, getting complicated. Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Okay. Last recording, June 1st, 2015.
The model was sound. It should have worked. It's not your fault, David.
Oh, hey, I found the
I
recording.
wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you. Hey,
Supposed to
You
save
got
you?
my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah. Who knows? You'd be okay with that?
You should stop
Using it
bleeding
for
out
my
of your
research?
brain, David.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
you
like a
fucking
part of me
idiot.
lives on or
You
something.
aneurysm having
Like a
another
donated organ. You know what sucks about
fucking
dying?
stroke ass stroke.
The
Stroke
crash.
having ass. Stroke.
Everything up till now. The brain
Yep.
damage.
Stroke
you
having
guys,
ass, bitch.
everything.
Stroke
Fucking
evidence.
lucky
My
that
life so
goddamn
much
brain
more
fuck didn't
real.
kill him instantly. He lived a
I
pretty
started
goddamn
thinking
long
about all
time.
the things I was going to do.
They only made it to
I was about to
100
say, I don't
though.
think
More
he'd live
excited
longer
to
than
be
what he
alive.
would under normal circumstances.
All that hope.
He lived an averagely long. He lived a
Wasted.
average long time. Keep in mind that the average human lifespan. You know, I hate the average human lifespan.
What's
The
a legacy
median
scale?
human
They're
lifespan
historic
is like
templates, right?
90 something. The average is like
Any
60.
self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies
Yeah.
anymore,
Well,
they're
but
very
doesn't it
boring.
change between guys and girls? Like, aren't guys?
That's the thing, though, is that
get, like,
overall the average is around 60 something, but the median is around like 90 because
So much for
once
that,
you
mister.
make it past
No
your
magic or
once you
time
make it
travel
past
either. I was here all
childhood
along.
and past your
Waiting for
teenage
someone to
years,
shove a
basically
picture
if you
of
make
my
it to
brain
30,
into
you're gonna
the power
fucking you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I still got like 3 years then.
Yeah.
Well,
if
technically
you
after this year.
yeah, actually I think it's earlier than that. If you make it to like 20 something, you're fine. Because those are the years of your teenage years up into adolescence is when you're either gonna fucking get killed by something really stupid or your parents are anti-vax.
Yeah, that's true.
Which kind of falls
that.
into the something really stupid category.
So can I put copy my consciousness through a bunch of torture to see what happens?
Sure.
I just erased myself.
How'd that feel?
Well, it didn't really feel like much. I'm deleting all the consciousnesses.
Well, considering
He's
that they're
dead.
not actually consciousnesses,
The real
but
Simon
actually
is dead.
files,
And
because
I'm
I
a
wouldn't
replica of that
construe them to
scan
be
once he did,
consciousness
thinking
unless
he's
they're
Simon.
functioning as
What did you
consciousness.
expect?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what I was hoping for. An explanation, maybe an apology.
They're in limbo right now, and I'm just sending them to heaven.
Not from
If
you.
they're even anywhere at all.
Thanks, I guess.
They're just files.
I deleted
They're
the
just
file,
living
so
in
hopefully I'll
a
be the last
matrix
Simon
world
to
full
suffer
of
this
ones
place.
and zeros.
They're not even a matrix world. They're not even.
Yeah.
There's no
Let's go.
happening. There's nothing. It is nothingness.
Well, Catherine's in a computer and she's able to like
That's because she's a program that's running right now. She actually, earlier in the game, she told you that when the program isn't running, she doesn't experience time or consciousness in general. Because
she pops in and out of like
she was like, "Oh, hey, what's going on? Where am I now? I'm in the thing." And he's like, "What was it like when you weren't plugged in?" Oh, it really wasn't anything actually. It was nothing. That time didn't exist for me.
So it's like she all of a sudden just blacked out and then woke up again instantaneously somewhere else.
Blacked out. It was instantaneous.
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense.
Like, poof, you're here now.
It's kind of like when you sleep.
That makes me feel much better.
And it's like as soon as you fall asleep and then you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh yeah. And it's like, fuck, how long did I sleep?
Well, that's another question you have to ask is, if you're asleep, are you even alive?
Well, technically your subconscious is going, so...
Well, your heart is going, so yes.
Yeah, but is your brain going?
Yes, your brain actually... Your brain activity goes up when you're asleep.
You're dead.
Your brain activity accelerates whilst asleep.
And it's gay.
Not gay.
I was about to say, I had a very interesting dream where I was on a sex island, so I disagree with you, good sir.
You ever had a gay dream?
If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
Missing out.
It's disturbing.
I do not know.
I'm trying
I want to
to
feel like I'm having
working.
a shit, thank you.
But would it be gay if you were a robot and you had a consciousness of like
would it be gay if
uploaded?
You didn't have a butt?
Okay, so say you had your brain uploaded to a robot, so then you have consciousness again, quote-unquote consciousness. And then you had a gay guy upload consciousness into your same robot, so you start arguing with each other. And you had sex with the girl, and then all of a sudden his consciousness took over and made you do it with the dude. Would that be gay?
Now you're just sharing at this point. You heard it here first, folks. Sharing is gay.
It's gay.
Sharing is gay. Communism is the big gay. This is fully automated gay space communism.
Yes.
The best kind.
Yes.
Fully automated gay space communism. The only way you can get better than that, is if you have fully automated gay space Nazis with G11s. Caseless HKG11 gay space Nazis.
Gay space Nazis.
Kraut space magic, people. This is important shit.
Nigga, what kind of drugs you on?
The best kind. Gay space communist drugs. Fully automated. Kraut space magic.
I was about to say, are you a dick dinger?
I'm addicted. I'm addicted.
No, are you a dick dinger?
What the fuck does that mean? I've never ringed a dick in my life. Perhaps your question is best directed elsewhere.
Basically, it's someone who has sex, bum specifically, and then they snort drugs off said erect penis that was just in bum.
They have bum sex?
Yes. They do it in the bum.
No, won't work. We need someone from data security. But then if I had coke
on my dick, I wouldn't be able to feel it.
No,
we need
you
data
do that
security.
afterwards.
No, but then I wouldn't feel it anymore.
But I mean, it's already going limp. I mean, do you really?
Yeah, but you know that cocaine is an anesthetic, right?
Well, I know.
Cocaine's an anesthetic.
Yeah, cocaine's an anesthetic, dude. If you put it on your skin or your mucous membranes, like it causes numbness.
That one won't work either.
Can it be used for other things than that?
Yeah, it can also be used as a fucking stimulant, you jackass.
No, I'm saying like stick it on your wee-wee, make it go numb.
No, I don't think so.
And you wouldn't be able to feel your dick.
Stromae recruited people from the evacuated sites. They should also know the cipher.
So no more numbing each other.
Like a particular set time. It's not like permanent.
Yeah, no, it's...
I need to find someone from the security group.
Okay, try actually reading the info and then pick one.
But I'm just doing them at random, Catherine. Leave me alone. That time I accidentally clicked a button.
You tried that one
That's
already.
why you gotta do is that's why whenever you see people taking a taste of the cocaine, they put it on their tongue. Taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it will make your mouth and throat numb.
Oh.
Why do they do that?
To make sure it's real.
But what if they just stuck, like, other
like,
stuff
like
inside
else,
of...
like a finger that isn't really important.
Well, there's other properties that can make your mouth and throat go numb by sticking it in your mouth.
Work.
My dick!
Other stuff that could do that.
And then you suck a dick. Okay, but do those other things also work in powder form?
Well, you can dry it out and put it into the powder and make it, you know...
Doesn't necessarily mean it would work.
It could work.
Very promising. I'll just load him up and get the simulator going.
I found the person.
There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
I'm running a simulation of this man.
Wouldn't know.
Soma really got me worked up, bastard. What?
I know. It's not your fault.
What
That's
happened?
okay though. How old are you again? 20?
Where did everyone go?
Mr. Wan.
Oh,
Chun?
26.
What happened? I can't see anything.
That's right though, dude. You're not really.
There's nothing here.
There's no need to worry.
Much.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
I've been
Mr.
told
Wan,
very
I need you to stay calm.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Why
Like
are you
you're gonna
doing
reach
this
a
to
point
me?
you're,
I trusted
as long as you're not an
I trusted
incel.
you.
Stress limit
We just
exceeded.
cut that off. I mean,
How
he's a perfect
can
scan meant for the Ark. He's the
a
real deal.
file have
And we turned him
stress?
off. Took it all away again.
Because it's running a program and the simulation can't handle it.
Interesting.
That's what happens when you overclock your computer. It just like crashes.
I mean, you're right.
Well, what's an incel?
That wasn't so bad.
That was my
Involuntarily
Soma really got
celibate.
me worked up, bastard. What?
question. The hell?
What happened? Where did everyone go?
Yeah.
Take it easy, Mr. Wan.
Chun?
What?
What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
Speaking
It's
of dinner,
okay.
I am
It's
bloody
all part of the
starving.
scam.
I want to go to Wendy's and get
that's a
a
lie.
triple baconator
You're
with
lying.
large
Don't
fry
get upset, Mr.
and a
Wan.
frosty.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted
be
you, Chun.
fat.
I trusted you.
This setup won't
And I'll
work.
make sure
We
I
need
walk
something else.
inside to order my food because I smell good.
Just put your smell out there.
Well, I need to see, you know, what people's reactions are to it.
Don't be afraid.
Chun?
I'm looking for a compliment getter.
I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
Don't worry, Mr. Wan. It'll all get better.
No, that's
There's
a
this
lie.
stuff I want to get called Fahrenheit, right?
Mr. Wan,
It's
I
a
need you
cologne.
to stay calm.
No.
I've heard
And
of that.
Why
as
are you
soon
doing
as you
this to me?
spray it,
I
it
trusted you, Chun.
smells
I
like
trusted you.
gasoline. And I'm like, I need this.
Simon, we need something new to work with.
What, you're trying to smell good for guys?
No,
Like,
it just smells like petrol, just straight up gasoline, petrol gasoline, and it's because of the different combinations of different scents that are in there that cause it to smell like that.
That wasn't so bad. Soma really.
Wait!
I mean,
Simon, you just
I
reset
don't
the
mind the smell of
simulation.
gasoline. I actually kind of enjoy it, especially when I'm mowing the
A
lawn.
guy
but-
goes to
too.
Mexico to kill himself, spends a week doing coke and banging hookers, decides to keep living.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
What? What? Is this the future libertarians want? Yes.
Of course it is. I'm not even paying attention to this game I'm playing. Damn it.
Me neither. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Bye.
Bye.
Save and exit.
Oh, hey.
I might go to
When I
Wendy's
go for
here.
dinner, I'll let you know, but I'll stay in the party.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll stay in the party, but I need to get some food here soon because I'm dying.
Well, aren't we all by living every second?
I mean, you're right, yeah.
Because I had a buddy, and he was like, you know what? I think I found a very interesting question and dilemma, and I will pass this on to you to see what your take is. And that is, the moment that you are conceived, like the minute the sperm enters the egg, are you, like, from that second you are living, but are you also dying?
Bastard. What?
Whoa.
What happened?
Bruh.
Where did everyone go?
Take it easy, Mr.
I don't know.
Chun? What happened? I can't see
Because I thought it was an interesting thing, like, because technically yes, because it's like, as long as you live, the only,
Don't get upset, Mr.
to put it in
No. Why are you doing this to me?
in a logical context, like, technically as soon as you start living, you also start dying. Because that's the only thing that you're guaranteed after living is death.
Well, here's my thoughts on it. I just thought of something. So, once you have a heartbeat, is when I consider you living. Now, I feel like you don't actually start the process of dying until you reach the age of, like, 20 to 25 years old.
But you can still die, though, at that point, and that's, like, I guess the main thing is, like, because once you're alive, you know, regardless of whatever time, space, so, like, whether it's conception or, in your case, a heartbeat, the only thing you have after that point is death, but you can still die at that point. Like, you're not guaranteed.
Well, it is a possibility of dying, yes, but you're not dying. I don't feel like your body starts decaying until after you reach like 20 to 25. Once that's like the slope, and then you just slowly start, you know, the process of decay from there until you reach old age death.
It's empty. It's too empty. There's something really wrong with this place. It's not real. This isn't real.
But I guess, like, why is it 20 and not, like, 30s or something of that sort?
Well, because
what is it
your body's fully developed between, like, the ages of 20 to 25.
The longer he's exposed to the computer model, the more he'll get hung up on it.
So, what's wrong with letting him settle in a little?
It would drive him insane. So let's keep the session short and the suffering to a minimum.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That wasn't so bad.
Your body finishes development and it's complete between the ages of 20 and 25.
Where am I?
Take a deep breath, Mr. Wan. Everything is fine.
Dr. Chun? What the hell is this place?
I need your help.
So help me fucking God if I have to go another 1,000 kilometers in order to get this damn thing. I will kick somebody in the tail.
It's not for me. I'm trying to save the Ark.
And then
you're lying. This is
all
attached
to the taser.
Look at this place. It's a fucking joke. Get me out of here, Chun, or I'll punch your teeth in.
Oh shit, he's angry.
I think we need to build the scene so it's more what he'd expect. As soon as he starts to doubt, we've lost him.
You're right. We need to think this through. We need some more data.
So I'm trying to make this dude's simulated brain happy.
Give him some pussy?
Well, looks like he's waking up from a nap. Got really hostile while in a peaceful cabin lodge. We got hostile in a few other places. Wait. There's a thingy right there. Loading
but how are you
external
doing?
device.
I didn't get to ask you that, and I feel like an asshole for not.
For what?
Not asking you how you were doing.
Oh, I'm doing good. You?
I'm done with work for today, and after tomorrow, then I'll have a couple days off, and I'll do nothing but play this damn game.
Oh,
and
nice.
Might actually catch up to you people.
Hell yeah. Corrupt data.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
stop going through the land, damn it.
Let's put this dude back in the computer. Or put that thing back in the computer. Let's put him on a beach. Oh wait, no, we already did the beach.
Please stop resetting the simulation. This is important.
Did we do the scan room?
That wasn't so bad. Soma really got me worked up, bastard. What? Where did... Alice?
The scan is done. Are you feeling alright, Mr. Wan?
Chun? Where's Alice?
She's fine. We don't have much time, Mr. Wan. I need the new security cipher.
What? Why? Why would you need that? This is a trick.
No, it's okay, I promise.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. None of this is real. But you won't break me, WoW. You hear me? You won't break me!
He got stressed again.
How many times are we gonna have to do this?
Come on, Simon, don't give up now.
That wasn't so bad.
He didn't like the ski lounge before, but maybe he liked it now.
What? What is this?
No.
Simon, what the hell? We need to do this.
I did the scan room. I did all 3 of these, and he wasn't happy. Did I miss something?
Maybe he's just a bitch.
I mean, maybe.
I feel like he's just a bitch.
Probably, yeah.
You know, it's like you're just going out of your way, giving him a ski lodge and everything, and he wants to be a bitch about it. Like, go fuck yourself. I'd love to go to a ski lodge.
Me too.
Never been to one. No, I'd like to. No.
Why is that data? Better continuation, not necessary for the art. Okay, beach. Data reconstructed by WoW. Do not use. But why? I don't have that one yet. I want to put it on here. Piece of ass.
It's on the beach.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Wait, what's that? What is that?
It's my dick.
It's my dick in a box.
It's not gay if it's in a 3-way. It's okay if it's in a 3-way. Come on now.
Steven.
Oh, stay. Oh, come on now.
You got a shovel? Because I'm digging that ass!
Have you seen the Battlefield versus Call of Duty song?
Oh, yeah.
I got a mace.
Jack
I
Frags.
got a mace.
Yeah. Good song.
And then he's like, I got a shovel. I got a shovel. I can dig electric. Try to do that with a mace. It's a bitch. Oh, it's a tank. I'll give it a spank. I don't think that did very much to the tank. Ah!
Ah. I'm fucking lost and confused right now. I should have been paying attention to the dialogue.
No. Oh, hello. No, no, I don't want you. No. No, Spielberg. No. No, you get away. You make no good movies now. Okay.
Missing something. Okay, so we've already tried the beach. Let's try none again.
That wasn't so bad.
Well, I'm gonna go get my dinner, so I'll be back in like half hour.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get my Wendy's because it sounds delicious right now. So, all right, see it.